Introduction to Media and Information Literacy, Unit 1. Lesson 1, the title of it is Introduction to Media and Information Literacy. So the question is, why do media matter in communication? So the answer is, it helps connect people, share diverse perspectives, and contribute to the formation of collective knowledge. And effective media use enhances understanding, fosters dialogue, and enables individuals to stay informed in our interconnected world. And how do media literacy and information literacy intersect as a discipline? And media literacy and information literacy intersect as discipline by focusing on critical skills needed to navigate and understand the vast amount and understand the information available. Both emphasize the ability to analyze and evaluate the interpret messages. And how can I become a media and information literate? To become a media and information literate, just educate yourself on diverse sources, question their credibility, and verify information, and stay updated on media threads. How media and information affect communication? So that's the question, So the answer is, media and information profoundly shape communication dynamics, and they serve as vital channels for disseminating messages, influencing public opinion, and fostering global connectivity. So, do you remember the 5 CS and 21st century skills? There are creativity, collaboration, critical thinking, and connect and communication. So you may know what is the communication. Communication known as communius, which is common, and it is the process of exchanging information, ideas, or emotions between individuals or groups. It involves the transmission and reception of messages through various channels such as speech, writing, gestures, or media to convey meaning and foster understanding. So you know that there are types of communication, which is the source. It initiates the communication by creating a message. And the second is the message, the information being conveyed by the sender. And the third, channel, which is the medium used to transmit the message, such as spoken, words, written text, or visual cues. So the fourth is receiver. The receiver, the individual or group who receives the message. And the fifth is feedback, which is the response or reaction from the receiver, completing the communication loop. So the last one is noise. So this is any interference or distortion that may affect the clarity of message during transmission. So do you know what is Shannon and Weaver model? So, Shannon and Weaver model is developed by Claude and Shannon and Warren Weaver. It is a mathematical theory of communication. And the example of it is the receiver decodes, includes noise and feedback. And what is Charles Osgood model? It is known as Osgood's Scrum model. It is the focuses on verbal communication and how individuals perceive and interpret message. The example of it is the sender encodes message and includes symbols. And so what is Scrum's model? It is emphasized the interactive nature of communication, which is the example of it is sender encodes, uses media, and receiver decodes. In lesson 2, what is media and information literacy? So that's our topic for lesson 2. So what is information literacy? Do you know about it? So the information literacy is the ability to access, evaluate, and use information effectively. Like for example, researching a topic and identifying reliable sources, critically evaluating an information of accuracy. And so what is media literacy? Media literacy is ability to critically analyze, evaluate, and understand various media forms. Like for example, analyzing a news article for bias and fact-checking information critically. So what is technology literacy? So the technology literacy is the ability to use, understand, and evaluate technology effectively. Like for example, effectively using software for project management, collaborating online, and troubleshooting devices. So what is media and information literacy? So you may know about it? Do you know about what is media and information literacy? So the answer is, media and information literacy involve acquiring skills to critically analyze, evaluate, and responsibly use media content and information sources. And for example, researching, evaluating sources, and synthesizing information to write a well-informed essay on climate change impact and mitigation strategies. So, and lesson 3, responsibilities, uses, and production of media and information. So being media and information literate means possessing the skills to access, analyze, evaluate, and create information effectively. It involves understanding media message, critical thinking, and responsible information consumption. So there are the example of it. So now the number 1 is plagiarism. You may know plagiarism, right? The plagiarism is the act of using someone else's ideas, words, or work without proper attribution or credits, presenting them as one of its own. It violates the academic and ethical standards. So, the second one is intellectual property law. Intellectual property law protects creation of the mind such as invention, literary and artistic works, design, symbols, names, and images. Like for example of it is like is a patent protection for a new invention. So the e-commerce law, which is, you may know about it. The e-commerce law is illegal to regulation related to online commercial activities. Like for example, it is a consumer protection laws that ensure fair transaction and address issues like product quality and refunds in online purchase. So the third is the fourth is anti-privacy law or piracy law. It is focuses on preventing and penalizing the unauthorized reproduction and distribution of copyright materials. Like for example about is Digital Millennium Copyright Act, which is in the United States. And the fifth is cyberbullying. Do you know about it, right? The cyberbullying involves using electronic communication to harass or threaten or intimidate others. Like for example, it is sending hurtful messages or spreading rumors about someone on social media platform. And the sixth is, you may know about propaganda. So not. The propaganda is information or often biased or misleading, designed to promote a particular point of view or influence public opinion. It is an example is wartime poster encouraging support for cause. Okay? So the glittering generalities is a propaganda technique using vague, emotionally appealing language to evoke positive feelings without providing concrete and information. Like for example of it is a political slogan like hope or change. So the bandwagon. The bandwagon is a persuasive technique urging people to do or believe something because everyone is else. An example of it is advertising claiming join the thousand who have already switched, half-truth or card stacking. It involves presenting only favorable information to build a persuasive case while omitting the unfavorable aspect. An example is a product advertisement emphasizing positive reviews and ignoring negative feedback. The last one is appeal to authority. It is a persuasive technique relying on the endorsement of an authority figure rather than the strength of an argument. Like for example, it's using a celebrity to promote a product, suggesting their expertise or credibility.